Hello everyone from OneWrestling.com and Wrestling Legends on Tour. I'm Bill Apter and I'm talking with the good Colonel Buck Robley. Welcome.
Well, Bill, let's make the proper announcement. Colonel Buckley Christopher George Robley III.
I had no idea.
Everybody knows that name. Anybody that's followed wrestling from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s to the 90s knows who Colonel Buck Robley is. He's the guy that changed the revolution of wrestling that you see today.
How did he do that?
He's the man that booked the best talent against the best talent, Mr. Apter. You happen to be around some of my events. You never knew what was going to come from the Colonel. And the people out there don't know what's going to come from the Colonel. But I booked the best talent against the best talent. When they said, Buck, you can't do anything like that, I had the smarts. I was the first to ever wear a t-shirt in the business. I started the music videos. I used the music for introductions. There's a lot of things that I've changed that you see today still continuing. To me, my legacy is still out there, Bill Apter.
So if you could put your finger on the highlight of your career in the ring, what would that be?
There's just too many to mention, Bill. Really, I think every time that I went in that ring, no matter how I felt, who I was wrestling, I entertained the families, the children, the adults, anybody that could see wrestling knew what they were getting when I crawled in that ring. They got more than 100% of what Buck Robley could give in his time and era. I made sure those people were happy, and I continue to do that today for you, too.
Who was the toughest opponent?
Probably my partner, Bruiser Brody. I had a few matches with Bruiser Brody, and he was everything that you ever heard about when Big Bruiser Brody hit that ring. I've got scars in the back of my head. I can recall them chairs hitting my head, busting me open, the shoulder blades, my back. The Bruiser was probably the toughest. And I mean, in my era, I went through everybody. Flair, Rose, Harley Race, the Funks, Sweet Tans, DiBiase's, Tommy Riches, the Ordens, Bill, it's just too many.
Well, let's go. I'm doing this with all the wrestlers here at Wrestling Legends on Tour. Let's go back into the past right now. Tonight, you've got a big match against Dory Funk Jr. for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. He's the champion. How, Buck Robley, are you going to go out tonight and take that belt from him?
So I have to first prepare myself mentally. Very important. Mentally. You have to get yourself prepared mentally. Once you get yourself to that part, Bill, it's real simple. You know that the Funks were good for the spinning toe hold?
Yes, sir.
I was nicely known for the sleeper. I put a lot of people to sleep.
So you're going to put Dory Funk to sleep? So what I'm going to do with Dory Funk, I'm going to avoid that spinning toe hold, and I'm going to end up hooking that sleeper. And let me tell you, once I lock that in, it doesn't take the Colonel long to see your senior or junior or Dory or Terry just kind of melt down. The referee checks that arm. It's down. It's down. You got it, folks. A new world heavyweight champion. That's how I'm going to approach that tonight, Mr. Apter. You got to see it tonight. The Colonel, Buck Robley, against Dory Funk Jr. for the NWA title. Be there.